Good morning, student. Today in this video I shall be talking about different types of intelligence test. Now here the first test that has been developed is verbal and non-verbal. So here in verbal test, if you look, the subject to give responses either in the oral or in written form. Whereas if you compare it with the non-verbal, here it is not necessary to give the responses either in the oral or in written form. Here the major uses of the pictures. Here the subject is shown the pictures, and on the basis of the picture shown he gives the responses. Now coming to the next point, in verbal test can be administered to only to literate people who can read and write. And if you compare it with the non-verbal, in non-verbal, in this type of test, any sort of individual can benefit from this test, as this test does not hold any sort of limitations. So this test can be administered to any group of individuals, the people who are not even very sufficient in reading and writing. Even those persons can also be a part of non-verbal task. Now coming to the performance test. Now performance tests, in this type of test, the subject is required to manipulate a object. Different types of objects are placed and he need to manipulate those objects. So here the mental ability is judged on the basis of the performance. Manipulate means to bring out some changes in a particular set of things. So here the manipulation is done on the object. In this type of test, if you say written language is not necessary, so this test can be administered to any group of individual. Now in performance test, it's not necessary that person need to be sufficient in reading and writing. So here this type of test are basically based on the performance. So through performance we come to know about an individual mental ability and about the physical fitness of an individual. Children, kindly note down these points in your psychology notebook.